Going. Good morning. It's me, Allie Burns. Welcome to Morningwood from Picks and Parlays. Sorry, I wasn't really ready for this to start, I guess. But here we are. Here we go. So yesterday was a really good day. If you followed my picks, 6-0, woo woo, coming off a 1-5 day. I needed that. I totally needed that. So thank you guys for your words of encouragement. And my bounce back Friday did happen. So I've got two games that I'm going to go over real quick. You win the money, you drink the beer. So I'm a little sleepy right now, but that's okay. So I want to talk Wright State, Youngstown at Wright State. And then I'm going to go through the Mountain West a little bit. Got two with them. While I have your attention, hit like and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and drop me some comments in the comment box. Say hi, what's up? I know, Dustin, winner, chicken dinner. I gave out 6 of them yesterday and cashed them all. So I'm very excited about that. Yay, Dustin made money. Yes, he did. Okay, so Wright State, Youngstown at Wright State. That's what we're going to talk right now. What do I got to say about them? Okay, so it's Wright State minus 11 points. The total is 144. I feel like Youngstown squeaked that one out. They're not a bad squad, don't get me wrong. I think Wright was like 11.5-point favorites or something, and they ended up losing that game by a point. No, by 2 points. The total was set at 147. It went down. It went to 146, so it went under by a point. Okay, so here's the deal. Right, they're both good schools, like in their own capacity. They're both good little schools. Youngstown State has 3 seniors. They're really good shooters, free throw shooters. They're really good field goal shooters, but they're just not a very deep squad. And you could tell if you watch the game by their excitement at the end of it that they really did not expect to beat Wright State there. I kind of feel like Wright got caught sleeping or something like that. Their numbers weren't too far off. They had the same turnovers, had the same foul trouble. They both shot about the same from field goal. Wright was the better three-point shooters. Basically, I guess what I'm trying to get down to here is that Wright State usually blows people out of the water in their first game. And then in the second one, the points go to, they beat Detroit Mercy by 23 in game 1, then by 13. Oakland by 39, then by 10. And I think why that happens is because they blow them out so hardcore in the first game that they just kind of like rest on their laurels a little bit in the second. Well, that can't happen here. And I think Wright is going to come out with a bit of a vengeance. Now, I don't like 11. 11's a little too much for me. But I do like this to go over the total of 144. So that's going to be my play on them. I know they start at like noon too, so I'm sorry I'm getting these to you late. But like I said, you win the money, you drink the beer. This is how this works. I don't make the rules. We know this. Okay, so Wright State, very good shooters, very good 3-point shooters. They're good free throw shooters. And like I said, I also think these two, they're going to go head to head. I like this to go over 144. If I had to pick a side, I'd probably lay it, to tell you the truth. Just because I do think that Wright's the better team here. And I think they got like punched in the mouth. They didn't necessarily see that coming, but I'm going to lay off the side and I'm just going to take it over 144 for the purposes of this. Wright State's last 3 games, the totals were 157, or last 3 game 2s, I should say. 157, 167, 152. Youngstown, 155, 148, and then a 130 against Northern Kentucky. So I like it. We're going over. Okay. Other 2 games are my Mountain West games. You guys know I love my Mountain West. Oh, if you're watching, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and drop me a line in the comment box. Okay, so UNLV at Colorado State. I think the pick I like the most is going to be the over in the Wright State game. That's the one that I really handicapped out. These other 2 are just kind of eye tests for me, right? So don't bet your freaking mortgage on these next ones. This is just like basic knowledge in the Mountain West and from watching the teams. UNLV at Colorado State is happening tonight. It's Colorado State minus 7.5. The total's 144.5. I'm going with my Rebels here, guys. All right. I should have taken 10 with them, but they've been in like the COVID quarantine thing forever. I think it's been like 30 days since their last game before they just played Colorado State. So that's why I was kind of laying off of them. And Colorado State's a pretty good little team too. Let's not, get that messed up. But UNLV is real good. And I think now that they've got their feet underneath them and they've played tough competition and they played it on the road. Remember the beginning of the season, they were, I forget the name of the tournament they were in, but they played UNC, they played Alabama, they played Stanford. They played some really good schools on the road. And that's why their record looks the way that it looks. I think this is a much better team than everyone kind of can see right now. So I'm going to take the 7.5 points with UNLV. And as far as totals go, that's as well. I kind of actually like it. I feel like I shouldn't even say out loud. I'm not going to say it out loud. How about that? Because I don't want to give you guys the wrong idea and then someone has to stick that in a parlay and then I have a losing day. It's not going to be it. Okay. Other game is Nevada at what's up, Lenny? What's up, Antonio? Nevada at SDSU. Here's the thing with Nevada. It's hard for me to call them that. When you live in Nevada, I'm in Las Vegas, we call them Reno. No one ever knows what you talk about when you say Reno, but it's kind of like a personal sin when you live here and you call them Nevada. Because, right, UNLV's Nevada also. But anyway, they're not the same Nevada that you know from a couple years back. If you remember 2 years ago, they had the Martin twins. I'm going to say they're Cody and Caleb, I'm going to go with. These guys were beasts. And the guy who coached them was Eric Musselman. Well, the year that they graduated and went out, Musselman moved to Arkansas, which, by the way, is why the Razorbacks are a much better squad. Look for them next year because they're going to be real good next year, I think. Anyway, the guy that replaced Eric Musselman is Steve Alford from UCLA. Steve Alford stinks on ice, okay? Not a fan of his. And the Nevada program is just not what a lot of people, I think, remember it as being. I think 11 points is a bit much to lay with SDSU here, just because it was a close one, but SDSU does play better in their second games. Nevada does play a little bit worse, but my strong play on this game is going to be taking it under the 135. Nevada they shoot well, don't get me wrong, but not all the time. And wait, I got a little stat happening here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 out of their last 10 games, Nevada's last 5, SDSU's last 5. Out of those last 10 games, 7 of them are under the number of 135. So I like that. The reason why SDSU is a really good defense, and Nevada, like I said, sometimes they shoot, sometimes they kaput. So I'm going to say play SDSU under the 135. I'm going to say take UNLV plus the 7.5. And I'm going to say play Wright State over the 144. And that's what I got. What do you think? Are we good here? All right. Also, if you guys, so it's Wild Card Saturday. We got the foosball happening today. And if you guys are looking for free picks on that, we did the Total Chaos show last night with Chip Chirimbus and Kurt Alexander. They gave you free plays on the over and under on every game, Saturday and Sunday. And then also pick some parlays live cap. We went over all the games for today and tomorrow also. So we've got a lot of stuff going on over at the site. Just search in YouTube or in Facebook, Total Chaos Picks Parlays, that kind of stuff. Anything else? I can't think of anything else. I think that's about it. I hope you guys make a lot of money today. I hope we have another winner chicken dinner kind of a day. And that's it, I guess. I feel like there's something else. That's why I'm stalling, but I guess that's all I got to say. All right, y'all, make tons of money today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow morning and we'll do this whole thing over again. All right.